anybody ADHD, autistic, ADHD, anybody that just feels overwhelmed when they look in their home and if it feels like a disaster or unkempt or whatever. My home currently, well, it's a house turning into a home in the next short while because I decided that I'm not going to force myself to do it. And because of that, it's been a lot. It's been a lot. I've had too much on my mind. And now that I'm focused and I understand that everything in this world that you must do can be done in from a place of joy. If you laugh at that, just entertain the idea for a moment, would you? Here's my list. Hopefully you can see it here. That I took a few different things. I don't know if that has to be flipped around. Oh yeah, I might have to turn it around. Sorry, the camera's backwards right now. I don't know how to flip it on here. I think my phone's too old to do that. Anyways, so if you want to do things from a place of joy, write down different ideas, things that serve you in the moment, or just brainstorm. So, for instance, I'm trying out for the first time 25 and 5 Pomodoro technique of take 25 minutes of work and 5-minute break. And after the fourth one, I believe I just read it today, but after the fourth one, you take a 20 to 30-minute break. And then I'm choosing to start with 3 different boxes and in my daughter's room because that's most important at this moment, priority for me. And whatever yours is in the moment, then if it's the living room area, whatever, you choose whatever is right for you in that moment, right? That's the beauty about this. It's not one fits all, one size fits all. It's you considering what's best for you. The hardest part is discovering what would serve you and your most authentic version of yourself most in this moment. So, oh, at the end of this, I wrote it down for myself to remember as well. How about I just tell you what I have here? So then I decided to break it down into 3 boxes. 1, doesn't belong in this room. 2, to give away or sell for downsizing. And 3, goes in the trash. And then my list of steps that I will be doing today with my daughter in moments of joy. And they can be changed as you feel in the moment. Whatever serves you in that moment. You might start cleaning and say, no, it makes more sense to do it this way. Whatever. There's no right, there's no wrong. Just listen to your intuition. Okay, so number 1, take out what doesn't belong in Riel's room. Possibly clean at that point, or it could be later on. We'll see. Number 2, go through room by room, gathering all of Riel's things. And then 3, once all of Riel's belongings are in her room, organize them. But I don't know if I'll clean after gathering. Yeah, we'll figure out the finer details to all of those as we do it. As long as we're always enjoy. Listen to music that I love, take the breaks as needed, but also not too much that I get distracted. Signs of the universe, distractions aren't always a bad thing. They're actually beautiful. And then I would post to sell things. And then the 6th and final step is congratulate yourself and thank Riel. Sorry about the color of this. Anyways, I don't do filters, so deal with it. And then on our break, I would play the song Inner Ninja, which I recently introduced to my 5-year-old daughter, soon to be 6, and she absolutely loves it. We actually put a video of that on our, I want to say TikTok? I believe TikTok, but yeah. If you ever want to find me anywhere, it's usually Hetty Ray 333 or Hetty Ray 33 or Authentically Me or Authentically Hetty. You can find me in different places. Lots more to come soon, so stay tuned if this resonates with you. So the song Inner Ninja, and I have a great story behind that song as well. It's meaningful to me in my past. It served me well, and it does in this moment as well. So going forward and finding your most authentic self, you have to question, like, my favorite song right now. Is that like really my favorite song right now? Or, sorry, I don't do favorites. Favorites are not a thing to me because it changes moment by moment. If you're living in your most authentic self, in your authenticity. I think I'm repeating some of the poems that I wrote recently. Anyways, and it's spewed from me like it never has before. This creativity, this joy, and I have not written poetry since I was a teenager. And back then, I remember it being enjoyable, but I had to work hard at it. And now, through everything that I've learned since then, since I last wrote poetry, the words flow. And it is amazing. It is astounding to me. But okay, enough about me. So thank you, Rachel Wollaston, for Inner Ninja dance break idea. It still serves me to this day. I will never forget that. Thank you. Now it's serving myself and my daughter. Beautiful, beautiful memory. Okay, and then when I am feeling frustrated, overwhelmed, distracted, bored, or unfocused, I have a list of different things that might help that in the moment, and they could change for you. Whatever you want to put in there. So try labeling containers, and that would work on our creativity. Slow down with if you're bored of something, change it. It doesn't have to be done in a certain order. That's what brings us joy, living in the moment. So labeling containers, which we all would absolutely love, writing on stickers. I love doing that. Hey, another idea: are you hungry? So number one, listen to your body before anything else. Don't say I'm going to do this by the end of the day. Okay, no, because are you going to feel unsatisfied if you don't? This is how we live in joy. We don't rush ourselves. Don't put time on yourself if it's not necessary. And I'm very, very lucky to have that time with my daughter right now. Very thankful for it. And I'm using my time more intentionally now than I have been recently. Okay. So if you're hungry, listen to your body. Thirsty, have to go to the bathroom. Found out recently that because, I wasn't listening to my body up until recently, like very recently at all. I'd hold things off because I thought, no, 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 I'm on a timer. I got to get this done. I would stop. Yeah. I now know that is not the way life is meant to be lived. There's no reason you can't listen to your body before anything else. And if you feel that way or that what I just said is untrue, consider what it is that the world is telling you. See, it's flowing. It's flowing. Creativity. They say the opposite of depression is not happiness, it is creativity. And I love that because it is absolutely the truth. And I am living proof of it. Okay, so getting back to if you're distracted and etc. Another thing would be to do laundry, work on laundry, take a little break, sit down. If you're busy on your feet, maybe your legs hurt, there's something else you could do. Or go to a new room to find more of Riel's things. And then if you can't figure out whether to keep it or not, this is something I've struggled with for a long time. Everything I owned was in a car 7 years ago. I owned a car with my belongings in the car. And I went from that to this. And I wonder how, but I know exactly how. I came from a place of lack. So when things are on sale, gotta buy it. If I don't need it now, I'll need it down the road. So I was calling myself a hoarder for a while, but I now know that's untrue. I know there's a thing such as, it's called critical clutter, I believe, or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. And in realizing that, it helped me to release the guilt and the shame of allowing our home to come to this point. But now I know it was for a bigger reason, and that's to learn my happy medium and to be able to understand how literally everything can be done from a place of joy and happiness. And I want the same for you. So if you can't figure out whether to keep it or not, consider your future self, your most authentic version of yourself, the person you aspire to be, and ask yourself, does this serve me? The answer is yes or no. Sounds simple, doesn't it? I wish you the best, and you can use this in anything in life, whatever, however it serves you. It's not black and white. And I looked at the world from black and white for too long. All or nothing. In releasing that, it has helped me to heal and to have the smile on my face and this grin from ear to ear. Thanks for listening. Bye for now. And I'm proud of you. I hope you are too.